Everyone, and welcome back. I'm Dr. Joanna Sun, and thank you for tuning in to the Design and Dementia podcast. So today I want to ask you a question. It sounds small, but it turns out to be a lot bigger than it looks. When you think about staying sharp as we age, keeping our memory, protecting ourselves from cognitive decline, where do we imagine that fight is fought? Most of us, if you ask the general public, a lot of people will be talking about crosswords, walking, friendships, perhaps even the neighborhood, which we've talked a lot about. But we don't usually picture the rug in the hallway or the bulb in the bathroom, or the step at the back of the door. But a new study that's come up says that maybe we should. So this paper was published in the Gerontologist, and this is by Dr. Law, and she followed 5,389 Americans aged 65 and over for 9 years, from 2015 to 2021, using a big national study called the NHATS. And she asked a question I haven't seen asked quite this cleanly before. When it comes to dementia risk, what matters more, your home or your neighborhood? And does it differ for women and men? So here's the headline. So indoor home hazards, things like clutter, poor lighting, tripping risks, unsafe bathrooms were linked to 71% higher chance of developing dementia. And this is after accounting for age, income, health conditions, and depression. Exterior hazards weren't, and a messy, run-down neighborhood looked risky at first glance, but once you took the inside of the home into account, the street level effect basically disappeared. The home was doing the work. The second finding really stopped me. Women in this study had lower overall odds of dementia, risk of dementia than men. But when indoor hazards were present, the risk climbed more steeply for women than for men. So older women who statistically lived longer and often lived alone for longer may be especially exposed to whatever is happening inside their own four walls. So what do we do with this? So if you know an older adult, you are an older adult, or you care for an older adult, take a slow walk through the house. Not for a 5-minute false check, a real walk. Are the hallways and stairs well lit? Is the bathroom safe? Do they need grab rails, non-slip surfaces? Is it easy to see at night? Are floors clear? Rugs secure? Kitchen, is it easy to access and get into things in use? So over the years, these things seem to track with brain health. So if you work in age or dementia care, this is a quiet re-invitation to look at the home as part of the cognitive care plan, not just a safety audit, but if you're a designer, an architect, an occupational therapist, this is more evidence that lighting and layout matters for the brain, not only for the body. And on policy, a lot of countries, including Australia, are pushing aging at home as key. That only works if the home is actually working, especially for women living alone. So yes, so I'll leave you with that. That's my research paper for this week that I've looked into, and the hidden risks inside our own homes are not really hidden. They're just under our feet, over our heads, and around the corners we know best. So look at them again. They matter more than we thought. So yes, thanks for listening. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.